Does your mother-in-law or dad watch your videos?
Yikes.
Hi everybody, it's Monica and Chaz and Cupcake, and today we are going to do a Q&A. A few days ago, I asked you guys to leave us some questions on the community tab, and you did! Thank you very much for sending us questions. So, it's our anniversary, officially. So we are going...
Oh, happy anniversary.
Oh, yeah, happy anniversary. We are actually going to also be trying our wedding cake from a year ago. We saved the top of the cake and it's been in the freezer for the past year, so we just defrosted it yesterday. You know, she's looking a little beat, but she's still beautiful. Okay?
Just like you.
Beat up, but beautiful. Is your husband really okay with you and your mother-in-law not getting along? Because it must be kind of awkward. Sad face.
Am I okay with it?
Yeah, this is a
Yeah, because it's on her. I feel like you've tried to do your best with forming some kind of relationship.
Mm-hmm.
So at this point, I mean, it is what it is. Your relationship with her doesn't affect our relationship, and my relationship with her doesn't affect your relationship with me. Don't try to push me either way kind of thing. So it's like,
it's up to
you're
you.
not trying to take me away from her.
No.
You're not trying to play sides. So it's none of that.
No, I would never.
She is how she is, and the situation is how it is. It might be awkward sometimes, but
It's alright.
that's alright with it.
It tastes like it did a year ago with the tiny side of like frostbite. Did the issues you had with his mother and him with your father ever affect or strain your relationship? And if so, how did you work through that together? Love you lots, and so glad I found your channel. You is hilarious. Oh, thank you, Jordan. I love you too.
Me too.
I always see you commenting. So what do you think?
I would just say no.
I don't think so, because we've both talked through all of it, and it's like we both
Yeah, we
understand
understand, yeah.
how our parents act and their personalities.
Yeah. And now that we're together, we both have to deal with it together,
Yeah.
but it doesn't put
Yeah.
any kind of strain on.
Yeah, I mean, we don't
Our
have to deal with my dad anymore. My dad's lame, okay? My dad's a lame-o. So thankfully, we don't have to deal with him anymore. But yeah, it never really affected us any. We kind of worked through it together, like as a team, thankfully. Oh my
Still
gosh,
snoring,
we're
man.
boring her. You gotta stop snoring. She's just like so. Oh my gosh, she's so tired. She doesn't want to adjust herself. Does your mother-in-law or dad watch your videos? We don't know. Alright? I have no idea. All the things I've said in those videos, we've both said to our parents. You know what I mean? So if they were to come across them, like, we're both fine with it. Are you fine with it?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's
Like,
not,
I don't want to speak for
I
you.
feel like it's not like you're just venting on YouTube. It's things that you've said before, like everybody knows.
I don't know. I hope they've seen it. That'd be great. If they have seen it, hopefully they give me a like or a comment. Elizabeth.
Okay.
Elizabeth's our karate buddy. I love you so much. Elizabeth said, favorite thing about each other. For both of you, favorite video you've done so far. What's your favorite thing about them? Oh.
Your hair.
Oh.
I just love your hair so much.
Oh, you heard that, Cupcake? Jealous?
You wish beach.
Wow, thank you.
Don't say that.
My favorite thing about you is that you literally don't judge me at all. Like, you support me for whatever. Like, I literally just birthed a pumpkin in my last video, and you're like, you thought it was really funny. Like, you weren't freaked out by it. So you're very non-judgmental and supportive. That's my favorite thing. Second question, favorite video you've done so far? Mine is the dog Halloween costume videos. Because I mean, like, anything with Cupcake in it, she just melts my heart. And Coco, like, I love them so much. So that's always gonna be like my number one, probably.
The pumpkin birthing video. That was the weirdest one yet, so.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I was like,
I feel like that was pretty
in a
fun.
weird mood that day. Do you guys ever hear from your mother-in-law, or have you completely cut her off? Also, love your channel and videos. Thank you so much. I love you too. I don't hear from Chaz's mom. She doesn't talk to me, but she texts you every once in a while.
Yeah, I talk to her every once in a while.
Yeah.
So we haven't completely cut her off or anything like that.
Yeah, I would never make him cut anyone out. You know what I mean? Like none of his family. Like that's it's up to you. I don't care if you talk to your mom. You should talk to your mom.
Yeah.
But it's just it's a weird relationship. You know?
Yeah.
So. What is your favorite thing about being married? How is it different from dating, and how's your relationship grown stronger? My favorite thing is that Chaz can't testify me in court, and I don't think it's too different from dating. It's kind of the same. We just signed a paper.
Right.
I do feel like our relationship did get stronger though, just because of, you know, we had some wedding drama. So that brought us together a little bit more. We wanted to get married, so after planning it and going through with it and everything, it brought us closer because it was just a new experience that was stressful for both of us.
It was stressful, and there was parts of it that were fun. So
yeah. What's your favorite thing though?
My favorite thing about being married.
What's your favorite thing?
I guess going back to the vows, my favorite thing about being married is that I get a cheesecake on our anniversary.
I promise to bake you a cheesecake every year on our anniversary.
Oh yeah, I have to bake one. I said in my vows that I would promise to bake Chaz a cheesecake every year. Oh my goodness. I promised to bake Chaz a cheesecake every year for our anniversary, dating and marriage, so I guess we could run to the store after this and I'll get all the stuff I need and I'll bake you a cheesecake today. How does Chaz feel about your new YouTube life and about how fast it's growing? Love you. Love you too.
I'm really excited about how fast it's growing. So when you went from like a few hundred subscribers to 1,000 subscribers, and then you jumped to 5K and then 10K, now we're finally at almost 25,000 subscribers.
Yeah, it's slowed down. I think we like reached our peak and now it's kind of calmed down.
But
Chaz is really excited. Chaz is more excited than I was.
being like you're having fun making videos and stuff, and
Yeah,
you
it's
seem
been
to
fun.
really like YouTube, so it's a good thing.
It's been super fun.
And the support from everybody is just showing that you're doing a good job and people like you.
Oh,
So,
thank you guys for liking
I'm really
me.
excited.
Did you go to college? What did you study? Do you have any career plans / interests outside of YouTube? I did go to college. I went to culinary school and then I dropped out after a year because I made biscuits and they weren't good and they threw them out and my feelings got hurt. And so then I went to just a state college to do psychology, and I was there for a little bit, and then I realized that college was not for me and I dropped out again. So, but Chaz is in college.
Yeah, I've been going to college for a while. I've been changing my major, trying to figure out what I want, which is what a lot of people do.
Yeah.
So, and I finally looking at graduating in 2 more years, and I'll be a digital arts major.
Hell yeah.
So-
Then for any career or plans outside of YouTube, I actually work full-time in marketing. So right now marketing is my career. YouTube is kind of my part-time job / creative outlet right now. Do you plan to be a YouTuber? By the way, you're funny and positive, lots of fun. Aw, thank you so much. No, I didn't plan to be one, but I'm not mad about, I guess, slowly becoming one.
What are your future plans for your channel? Would you make any vlogs or try stuff, or I don't know, make tutorials? I love you, by the way.
You love me?
No, he loves you.
Oh,
He loves you.
You don't love me. I love you too. I honestly don't even know what the future is for the channel. I definitely want to continue to read your guys' drama stories, or I don't even know what to call them. You know what I mean? Crazy family stories, whatever you send me. So right now, that is kind of its own thing on the channel. I think I'm still kind of finding like the YouTube groove, because I think, you know, I'm still fairly new to it.
There are a bunch of different things on there.
Yeah.
I have different series, and
Yeah, and if you guys have any suggestions, or if there's anything that you want to see me try, or both of us, or Cupcake, just leave them in the comments, because, you know, I think you guys have amazing ideas, and if there's anything you want to see, just let me know. This is kind of a silly question, but how'd you know Chaz was the one? And Chaz, how'd you know Monica was the one? Wish you both the best. Aw, thank you so much. We wish you the best too. Like a month into the relationship, you bought me Fall Out Boy tickets. And then when we went to see Fall Out Boy, you literally let me just scream and dance my little heart out like a psycho. And you were cool with it. Like, you didn't judge me at all. And you just let me scream my head off over Pete Wentz, and I appreciate that. So what sealed the deal was when we got Cupcake. You literally, like, you love her more than I do, you know what I mean? Cupcake was her first dog, so she came before Coco. So, because, you know, I spoiled the crap out of Cupcake, and you spoiled her just as much, and, like, you just treat her like a little baby, and I just thought it was so sweet, and I was like, oh my god, if he could love a chihuahua like that, like, he's the one. How'd you know? Chaz was like, oh, I still don't know.
So I guess after being together for like a year and a half or so, I just realized that I can't picture myself with anybody else. So I wanted to hang out with my best friend for the rest of my life.
Wow.
And I want to marry her. So.
Wow. That was a great answer. Ayo Yoshi asked, why did you start doing YouTube? Also, Ayo Yoshi has a really funny gaming channel if you guys are into that. We're like super early YouTube buddies. He also said, P.S. you should shameless plug your other socials. I would, but I only have Instagram. I'm like really bad at social media and I can barely keep up with Instagram. I made an Instagram for Cupcake a while ago and I literally post like once a year. Okay, so I started doing YouTube because I really like the idea of having a bunch of visual memories we could go back and look at no matter what they are. I think it's really interesting. Another thing is our friend Ive started his channel last year and I was always interested in doing a channel, but I was very afraid to and I didn't really know how it worked or what all went into it. So when I started, I was kind of able to see like firsthand how it was for him to start a YouTube channel. And I told him this too. He was always complaining about how much work it is. And I was like, how much work is it? Like, I'm curious. Like, I want to try it to see how hard it really is. So now we're here.
What's a pet peeve you have for one another? My boyfriend loves to leave his clothes on the floor, and I just gave up by now. I feel the same way, but about my Monica.
Did you just glitch out?
Nope.
Okay, so what's your pet peeve? The clothes thing, also for me.
Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of.
Oops.
You just like you don't like to fold your clothes, and you don't like to put your dirty clothes in the dirty clothes hamper.
Okay, listen.
You can explain it. Go ahead.
Okay.
Testify.
So after we work all day, we both have full-time jobs, okay? So we work all day, and then right after we're done working, we go and we box for an hour, okay? And then we also do weights, okay? So after we box and do some weight training, I'm exhausted, okay? So I take my beat up ass to the bathroom, and I'm like, you know, doing my business and just trying to get everything off to go into the shower. And even though the clothes basket is right there, I don't have the energy
you don't have
to
time
lift the
to
lid.
just lift the lid and put the clothes in like that.
I just throw them all into the corner. I'm working on it. Okay, so my pet peeve for Chaz is he always picks at his dry skin. So sometimes he gets dry skin on his hands. He'll sit there and just pick at it. And for some reason, like, it's like nails on a chalkboard for me. Like, it just gives me goosebumps, like, to hear the skin noises.
Right.
I don't know why, because I'm just weird about skin stuff, but like that's mainly it. Okay, this one is a tough one because it says, when did you screw everything up but no one ever found out it was you? By the way, love you. I love you too. So, I was the only child and my mom was very strict, okay? So there wasn't really anything major that I could do, or even if I tried to do something, I wouldn't have gotten away with it because I was the only child. And even now, like, I haven't done anything to you that's like I try to hide or whatever. And even if I mess up, I have such a guilty conscience. I usually just rat myself out. So when I was little, I wasn't allowed to have like a lot of sweets or anything. Like, we weren't like a soda or candy house just because my mom was really strict. But she would buy snacks for her and try to hide them. So I would always eat her and blame it on my dad because my dad was a drunk. So my mom would be like,
Oh, like, who drank all my Slim Fast?
like all my, because I thought they were milkshakes.
It wasn't even
right?
sweet, it was Slim Fast.
Yeah, but like that was like as close as I could get to
Tastes like
sweets,
chocolate
okay?
milk.
Like, I thought it said like, you know, like it was like, oh, milkshake, whatever. I didn't know they were like weight loss, so I didn't really care. It tasted sweet, so I would like just drink all of them. Like, they came like in a pack of 6, but I would just sit there drinking Slim Fast. And then my mom would be like, who took all my Slim Fast? And I was like, oh my gosh, that darn dad. You know, he probably needed some drunk snacks. And then she would like yell at him, and then like they would bite if I would get away with it.
That's funny.
I know sorry, Mom. just found your channel like half an hour ago. That interesting. Oh,
She's like,
you think
what?
so too? Thank you.
Dog is so weird, man.
How does Chaz feel about the whole mother-in-law situation and you making these videos? So this one's for you.
Oh. I mean,
How you feel?
I just want to say that I 100% support you making these videos. I totally think you have the right to express your opinion, and especially about how you felt on the day.
Your mom and Karen, aka your mother-in-law, get along, or any of your parents, to be honest. My mom and your mom have the same relationship that your mom and I have,
Right.
basically.
What was it? The first time they met, we went to
Yeah,
like
bowling.
a bowling alley
Mhm.
just to kind of hang out and parents meet each other. And her first impression was my mom completely ignoring her, walking right past her, not really introducing herself. So that kind of left a bad taste in her mouth and their relationship and how
Yeah, it's
how
just
she treats other
been
people.
your mom just ignores my mom or blows her off, or she'll say like backhanded compliments to me in
Yeah.
front of my mom, so it makes my mom upset. So yeah, I guess there's not really a relationship between our moms. Okay, so do you want kids other than Cupcake and Coco? Yes.
Yeah.
But we're just not
One
ready
day.
for them yet. Yeah, you could take your time a little bit. Only eat one meal for the rest of your life. What would it be and why? I love your videos. Hello from England. Oh, I love England.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think the most
Cool.
versatile and delicious and nutritious meal is pizza.
Pizza is actually very nutritious, very healthy.
I can eat it any time of the day, all day, every day. Pizza, hands down.
Sushi. If you guys can only have pizza or sushi, which one would you eat? Tell me in the comments. I'm genuinely curious. What does Chaz do work-wise? What did you do before YouTube? Kids, really? What is the birth adoption story of the fur babies?
We already answered the kids' question.
Yeah, so what do you do for work?
Right now, I print t-shirts for a living.
But I still work at my full-time job. I'm in marketing. Kids, yeah, we answered the kids. Not now, but in the future. And the birth story of the fur babies. Cupcake has a funny one, and Coco is like more simple. I used to work at a call center, but I would work nights. So I would get off of work at like 12 o'clock, like midnight. So I remember we had just gotten our first apartment and I really, really wanted a Chihuahua. I was like, okay, since we have our apartment, we're ready for a dog, like we can finally get one. So I was looking on Craigslist, just, you know, for a Chihuahua, and I came across Cupcake's picture, okay? And her picture was so funny, like, I wish I still had it. Her picture is just, it was like close up of her face and the lady wrapped her in pearls, which was like super weird. But I just fell in love with her. Listen, our souls connected, okay? I was like, oh my God, this is my Chihuahua. Like, this is my dog. I text the number, you know, on Craigslist, and I was just like, I'm so in love with your dog. I would love to adopt her. Like, can I meet up with you tomorrow? Like, I would just, please, like, I feel this connection with her. I meant to have this dog.
A little too strong.
Psycho. She didn't text me back, left me on red, and I told this lady like my full name and everything. So I asked Chaz, like, okay, I think I was just way too excited. Can you give her a call and ask about, you know, getting Cupcake? So Chaz called her and she answered and they had a conversation and he's like, okay, we're gonna go get her now. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I was so excited. And he's like, okay, you gotta calm down, okay? So when we got there, I just made up a fake name, like right in front of you, cause like I already told her my name, cause she's like, she made us like sign paperwork and stuff. So she was like, okay, well, what's your full name? And I was like, I went with Jennifer Lawrence. But I don't know, it was like the first thing that came in my mind. Like Hunger Games was like really big then, I don't know. So yeah, that's Cupcake's adoption story. And then we brought her home and I love her so much. She thinks my name's Jennifer.
For Coco's story, we bought our house, the house we're in now. We moved in and she was wanting a bigger dog to
Protect
and attack.
but also to love.
So we were thinking about doing a German Shepherd. But I kind of took the initiative to look for one.
Yeah, how you came up to me, you had her picture on
Yeah.
your phone. Because you couldn't pick her up yet, but you had
Right.
talked to the guy about getting her. So he came up and he showed me a picture of a German Shepherd puppy, and I was like, oh, whose dog is that? Like, she's so cute. Like, kids, you know, I just love puppies. And he's like, it's our dog. Like, we're gonna go pick up a German Shepherd tomorrow. And I just started crying, like ugly crying, because I was just so excited. And I'm like telling Cupcake, like, you're gonna be a big sister. And like, you know, I just melt. They just make me melt.
Yeah, this house was too big for Cupcake to protect, so.
Yeah, she needed
Had to
help.
get Coco.
Yeah. Do either of you sing or do anything musical? Well,
I think they know you sing.
am a professional musician, as you guys could probably tell by those horrible, disrespectful videos. Yeah, well, we were in band, and I played saxophone.
We
and
both
Chaz,
play instruments.
Yeah, Chaz plays trombone and guitar. So.
I try to sing, but
We a little bit
I'm not
musical.
good at singing.
Where and how did you meet? When did Chaz realize that he wanted to marry you? So we kind of answered the second question. So we'll do the where and how did you meet?
We're doing the band camp thing.
So we met at band camp. It's exactly what you're thinking, just like the movie American Pie. I'm joking. I was wholesome. I love Jesus. I'm joking. So Chaz and I met at band camp in high school. It wasn't like an overnight band camp. It was basically just band class, to be honest.
It's not
you
like
know.
band camp, the movie.
Yeah, it's not like a go away camp and all that. I saw his trombone and I was like, all right, you know what I mean? Okay.
And I saw your sexy phone.
Oof. Oh my god. Good morning. What does the rest of his family think about you and your videos? Do you have any good relationships within his family? Looking forward to the Q&A. The family that have seen the videos, they really like them. They think that they're funny.
Yep.
Which is neat. I feel really embarrassed, like, whenever they just
Find it organically.
Well, yeah, like
Be like,
I
found your videos.
Yeah, I had someone in Chaz's family message me on Instagram and was like, oh my gosh, I just saw some of your videos and they're so funny. And I'm just like, oh, I'm sorry you had to watch all that. Like,
'Cause
sit
you're not,
through
like,
that. I don't tell
actively trying
anyone.
to
Yeah, I don't.
promote yourself to everybody.
I figure if they find it, they find it. If not, like, that's fine too. Like, I literally never talk
make
about.
anybody
I don't know.
laugh.
I kind of like that. I don't talk about it because I feel like we have like our own little secret community, and like I like that feeling. It just got so dark in here. Have any good relationships within his family? It's really just with Chaz's mom. We just, you know, we have a weird relationship, but it's fine. Like, it is what it is. And it's the same with Chaz and my family. Like, he really likes my family. My family loves him. Yeah, we're just all like way back and stuff. I really like seeing your family.
And they're supportive of you
Yeah.
and your YouTube stuff too.
Yeah, the ones that I know.
Yeah.
What's your favorite hobby? Can you try doing arts and crafts for a video with your husband? Oh, that'd be so fun. That like gives me like Jenna Julian vibes. Like when Jenna and Julian do all like their painting and like, you know, the 30-year-old lady crafts. We made a wedding cake together. You guys could go watch that if you haven't seen it yet. That was pretty fun.
That's crazy.
So favorite hobby?
Playing video games.
I love to bake. Not like the kind like the, you know,
Get baked.
mixing kind. Gonna wrap it up with this question. What made you guys want to get married? I'm currently 24, significant other is 26, and we've been together for 5 years. Oh, congratulations. 5 years is a long time. I still feel like a baby, and the thought of marriage seems so far off to me still. Curious about how much you guys talked engagement prior to it. Was it a surprise when he proposed? etc. You're hilarious and creative. I'm glad I found you guys. Thanks. Oh, thank you so much. We're glad you found us too. So what made you want to get married? That ass.
Oh, stop.
For you, made me want to marry you, is what I'm saying.
If you want to be together and hang out with your best friend for the rest of your life, then you want to get married. That's why I wanted to marry you.
Yeah. So we were 24 when we got married. We're 25 now. So I know it's, like, I guess younger than the average. I don't really think your age matters, though. Unless it's, like, nothing weird, you know what I mean? But whether you're 18 or 60 or whatever, like, if you feel ready then you're ready. Like, you know what I mean? You have to genuinely feel ready, like yourself. Not just because the other person's ready. Because Chaz wanted to get married way before I did. And I told him I wasn't ready. Like, he respected that and he let me figure it out and become comfortable with myself. And then we got married.
You shouldn't feel pressure to get married by a certain time or a certain age.
Don't feel
And
pressure.
if you don't want to get married, ever,
Yeah.
then you don't have to.
So we got engaged 4 years into dating. We were engaged for like 2 years, just planning the wedding. I didn't want to be rushed to plan a wedding. I wanted to enjoy the engagement and really take our time and save up money. Like, you know what I mean? I wanted to just have as much time as I needed to process everything and enjoy the whole experience. Once you get engaged, people like expect you to be like, okay, well, when's the wedding? And then once you get married, you're like, when are you having kids? Like, you know?
Yeah.
You could take your time. Take as long as you want. It doesn't matter how long you've been together or what age you are. I knew I was ready when he did propose. So it was a surprise and it was very sweet, but we took our time in the engagement process.
Yep.
That's gonna be it for this Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching and sending in any questions and for generally showing any interest in us at all. Like, it blows my mind. I know you guys are probably only here for a cupcake though. Me too.
She's not even here for it.
Wake up. Oh my god. Okay, it's alright. Did I scare you? I thought you were okay. Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Okay, so that's gonna be it. Thank you guys so much for watching. And I hope you have a wonderful, beautiful day. And we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.
Okay, bye!